Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, All Dragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid close to Brow.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who's Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hi, I'm Damdorm, and I play Lankas Skipzaggle, an Illusionist thief tinker gnome from Kryn.
I'm James. I play Ockar, Human Paladin for Brawl. We're missing somebody, so I was a bit off there.
Sealan?
Sealan?
I'll be outside.
His mic quit. Alright. Well, he'll get that, fixed.
Hey, I'm Zakhan. I play Lafdul Moonglade. He is an Elven specialty priest and thief occasionally. His gimmicks coming up fun titles every week. So his current title is the solo stratagem sequestering spy. Or in other words, the guinea pig is going to gather and potentially steal information or shinies if mood strikes his fancy.
I think we need that sign from The Simpsons for technical difficulties whenever something like this happens.
Yeah, it's one of
later.
the things about having 7 or 8 people on a stream. It's gonna happen.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Yes, you are.
Yay!
Introduce yourself.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Salen Mortar. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a Druid from Grayspace.
And for those viewers who wish to give the player or dungeon master of their choice a reroll, 500 bits will get them just that. Currently, Braxon has 1, Finn has 2, Ockar has 1, Lafdul has 3, Darrakar and Solas have 2, Lankas has 5, I, the dungeon master, have 14. And we are missing Cozy today. He is also having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think he mentioned that
stand
his
by.
internet is having problems.
I think internet
His mic
and
broke yesterday.
his mic broke. Yeah, so
and
Yeah.
Then he started having internet issues today. So
It just wasn't going his way.
just a confluence of negative events. Anyway, we left off last time. The party was camping, and Lafdul was planning on taking an excursion to the tower to do some scouting alone.
Yeah, no, it's
Which
great. No
I love
backup,
this
no
plan.
nothing.
I love this.
I mean, I did it on Green Shield. It's going to be scaled up, so there's a lot more risk and no escape, or very low.
There's one more night after Lafdul's excursion, right?
Yes.
Unless Lafdul gets captured, interrogated, and they find out that there's a party just nearby that they're going to attack.
I'm sure that Lafdul can resist the interrogation.
Well, without my ring of regeneration, probably, because I'll just die. But
Yeah, but Lafdul enjoys the pain.
if I was wearing my ring of regeneration, I wouldn't last.
All right, so Lafdul, I believe you got some spells on you for the trip.
I had strength and cat's grace. Bear with me. I'm operating like 20 windows right now. Cat's grace. So I did not write it down, but I'm looking on the cat's.
yeah, it was like a two. It was like a well,
one dex, because my dex goes to 19 max.
Yeah.
So I got 18, goes to 19, but my strength's now 17. Which I think is just +1 to hit. +1 to attack.
+1 to hit,
I know
+1
you
to
got
attack.
the
yes.
max. I'm pretty sure you got the max for Cat's Grace, which brings you to 18 or 19.
19.
I'm already at 18, so I only ever got one from level.
Lafdul was leaving at the evening.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going.
His goal is to get there right before they
Yeah.
bring down the winds.
Yeah, Solas would offer casting invisibility on Lafdul when he leaves. So you can keep the ring as a backup.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep wearing it because I'd rather be able to instantly activate it the moment I need it.
Yeah, of course, but it's better to have it as a backup than use it
yeah,
now and then.
helps.
Yeah.
I
I
do
mean,
have
and
a
it
question
means-
for.
Well, it means like you could have something other than the Ring of Invisibility at the start, and then if the invisibility is broken, then you can swap out a ring.
Yeah. Also, it means that if the invisibility is broken, you can turn invisible immediately if needed.
I do have a question for future, like, infiltration scaling, stuff like this. Would
Mhm.
Sanctuary be a good spell to cast on Lafdul if he's doing something like this? Since if he gets spotted, he'd be able to escape more easily?
Well, it's
It
being targeted.
can. The thing about Sanctuary is that it's not like a poor man's invisibility. I've seen people play it that way.
He did that one first.
Well, it's like
Oh, it's less for him not being seen. It's for him like being able to get away because they wouldn't be able to attack him.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they don't see
do-
it.
But
do
what's the
remember
duration? What's the duration on Sanctuary?
It's not very
two
long.
rounds, but
Two rounds plus 1 round per level would be for like a not me casting it, but if he could cast it as a thing to cast and then flee.
If I were going to do that, I would use the other spell that I researched, which was Pass Without Notice.
That would work. I mean, Sanctuary works a lot better for like if you've been spotted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Once I've been
Like-
spotted, then.
Like they've spotted you and they're about to fire arrows at you or something. You throw up Sanctuary and then you run away.
Sanctuary. Keep in mind that is a good way to avoid attacks of opportunity as well.
Mhm.
Like if you have
I
to
was
get by
looking-
some enemies, you can Sanctuary. They will still know that you did that, but they will. It'll be like after the fact, it'll be like, oh, yeah, why didn't we attack him? That's weird.
Oh,
kind of
Yeah.
I might actually
All-
prepare that spell for the assault because that might be a good thing to cast at the start of a fight so that I could cast buffs and stuff without worrying.
Yeah, I mean, they're less likely of being
w-
attacked.
One thing about the Sanctuary that you should remember that it's not guaranteed they get saving throw to see if they can attack you normally, and also it doesn't protect against area of effect attacks.
Yes, that's true. But if
That's
I need
the
to get
spell.
if I need to get a long casting spell out, it might be a good thing to use.
Yeah, it's good.
No,
against
he understands. He understands.
common
He understands.
shaft.
He understands.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was looking at my spells and it's like, what spells can I cast while invisible? And I was like, I took. That's about Trace. I have to burn stuff. Which for me will have to burn stuff. It was like, right, great.
Well, it is important to keep in mind those material components. All right. Anything else that anyone thought of that they wanted to do for Lafdul before he leaves, or anything else?
I would have cast Blessed Watchfulness on myself.
Was I lending you my ring so you could understand
Languages,
languages?
yeah. Wearing that and
Lafdul,
invisibility. I'm not wearing my chain.
are you going there by flight or by walk?
Walk. I would have.
Okay, then it wouldn't last long enough to matter.
Yeah. Because I need to save my free polymorphs for when I'm there to last.
Yeah,
I find a really
I
good
was
spot to hold still.
I was thinking about casting silence, but it wouldn't last if you just walk.
No. I do have a silence prepared. No.
Yeah, it would have been silence 15 feet radius that I would have cast.
How long would a silence last?
I think it's something like turns a level.
Right.
It's not that long.
It's like a turn plus 2 rounds per level or something like that, or 2 rounds per level
Uh,
straight up.
Two rounds level.
Yeah. So
So
it wouldn't
would
even
last
like
2
even if he was
turns.
flying, it wouldn't really have
Yeah.
helped him.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I just
So-
thought if he was invisible and running, then they wouldn't hear a noise, would they? Mind you, I'm
you'd-
sure if you make a rock slide,
It's
it'll
gonna
get
be a
away
wind
from you. They'll hear that.
buffering, covering most of the entrance noise. It's whether or not
If
I
you're
leave a
if you're
visible trail.
invisible, you can cover the 4 hours distance in less time because you won't need to hide yourself as much.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, none of
everyone done with
none of the-
stuff that they want for
yeah,
Lafdul?
none of the other spells have enough duration.
No, they won't. So my cat's grace and how long do those last? Cat's grace and strength, because they're not going to last throughout the entire thing. Like an hour level, aren't they?
Strength
Something
is.
like that.
I don't remember Cat's Grace.
You want to know about Cat's Grace? I have the description open.
Duration.
Duration.
Oh, 1 hour per level, so 8 hours.
Okay.
That should be more than
half.
enough time.
Wow. It depends when and where.
Old said that it would be.
It'll certainly last you to there and for most of your time there, but it won't last until you want to get out.
Yeah.
And then back again.
I get like 5% to most of my skills, so I'm not wearing armor.
All right. Okay, so you go ahead and set out towards the tower. It'll only take you about 2 hours to get there, since you don't have to keep hidden.
No.
And you get there with plenty of time to spare, and you just have to kind of wait for the sun to go down and the wind wall to drop.
I will, because the odds of me being able to cast this spell while I'm inside is like nil. I'm gonna expect it's like nil. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
All right, how long does that last?
A turn of levels. It's only gonna last like an hour and a half. But
Okay.
at least give me like the opportunity to find places, etc. A hide. You know, once I scout out the place, you know, this is a good hiding place. I can just wait out, etc., etc. That's what I'm gonna spend like the first hour doing, just finding places to hide and hold up if I need to.
Pass Without Trace should primarily be wilderness, though, right?
I haven't looked at this spell in ages. I just do it because of the scent thing.
I think it would affect also if there's, for example, lots of dust on the ground.
It says they can move through any type of terrain, mud, snow, dust, and leave neither footprints nor scent.
Yeah,
The
dust.
area that's best to-
Okay, so dust would work.
Actually, no, I wouldn't cast it because I remember how it leaves the lingering magical trace. I remember that.
It leaves a magical trace for 1d6 turns.
Yeah, I'm not casting it.
But tracking a person or other creature by the spell is impossible by normal means.
No, I'm not casting it. But, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how often do you think people cast Detect Magic in?
If someone has something permanently up, then they'll know. Some creatures just can detect magic innately.
Also, Dark Elves do have innate magic.
Also, for all we know, one of them could be a Mage Thief spell filter that could just cast Detect Magic a certain time per day without fail.
Yeah, mob granted powers and stuff. I don't know what I'm working with. It might be useful if I'm trying to run away and I'm being chased or something. So.
Okay, so
depending on how they're chasing me. Yeah. No, just wait for it to go down and quickly get in. I don't know how long the barrier goes down for. I don't think we've overestimated.
It goes down for a couple rounds.
I can't exactly. I can move in quickly and try to be quiet, but I can't be too quiet because I'll just get uplifted by the wind if I'm too slow.
Well, it's only like 20 feet.
Yeah, so I should be fine.
Yeah. Do you want to approach from north, south, east, or west? South would be where the main entrance is.
Was it north that had where the makeshift docks were?
That's where the ship was docked. There's actually one on the southwest as well, but you haven't seen a ship there.
Wasn't north the side we are going to be coming.
Yes.
But I'm not going inside the building anyway. I'm just going to levitate up. So I got levitation.
I was just that scouting north would be most beneficial in that we are planning on entering from that direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna scout as I go up the. All right. So what I want to do is once I've breached the barrier, once it's been brought down, and I'm kind of like in, I'll look at the tower. I'll look at from what direction the party's going to come from. Obviously, taking into account what Solas has just said. I would just be reiterating the same thing. I would be levitating up that, and
Right,
while
so you want to approach from the north?
yeah,
Okay. Give me a second.
oh, I get a map.
Yep.
Just me?
Yep.
Oh no, that means I gotta draw stuff.
Mm,
Hang on, I'm bringing up paint.
I mean, that's up to you.
It was great help last time, wasn't it? It was me and my doodling. Good lord. Just because Lafdul's gonna have to reiterate what I'm saying back to the party, so.
Well, I mean, hopefully they will be paying attention to what I'm saying here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't see what's happening, so we
Correct.
need that map that
Yeah.
Lafdul's drawing.
Tempting
to be
to draw.
accurate.
Well, yeah, last time it wasn't that accurate, but it was accurate enough. Yeah, you just go there and just start levitating up. It's only like 20 feet around, so.
Okay, so you do wait until the wind wall is brought down, and then do you want to like move silently across? Like you're looking at this, and there you've got like solid walls right in front of you.
I can tell that the wind doesn't reach this part, though, right?
No. There's a good like 20 feet between the edge of the wall and the wind, at least.
All right, yeah, no, that's good. I don't need to be right next to it. I want to be close enough to the wall that I can just reach it if I need to.
Right.
Push
But you don't.
myself off to the side.
Are you taking any extra precautions moving across where the wind wall is to the tower, or are you just going to be trying to move normally?
If I think I have enough time to move silently, I will move silently.
Okay.
If I think I have. Let me
Yeah,
look
I
at
mean
my
it's only
skills,
20 feet.
Yeah, all right. Give me a second. I need to bring up my skills because they're heavily modified. About my armor. The hell's my armor? All right, no armor is plus 10. I'm wearing my braces, by the way.
Okay.
Move silently, 85 to 95 to 100 because the 5% from Dex. I've got 100 at the moment. Oh, 95 is cap, but. And I will just levitate up.
Okay. Before you do look up the up at the wall. About 30, 40 feet up there, you can see a pair of windows. Like obviously sized for like firing missile weapons out, keeping an eye out to the north. And if you go straight up right now, you will pass in front of them. You are invisible, but it's up to you whether you want to do that or whether you want to.
Levitating doesn't make any noise.
Not in and of itself, no.
So unless they happen to be flying out or shooting out at that exact time, I shouldn't have a problem.
Anyway,
Anyway,
let's levitate up silently by using move silently.
No.
That's got nothing to do with that. Unless I'm holding onto the wall or something, then I'd have to move silently. But I'm not specifically holding onto it. I'm close to the wall, but I'm not.
Okay. So you don't have a problem with that?
Yeah, I'm literally just going straight up.
Okay. All right. So you begin levitating yourself up, and you do get to that that window. There's actually another one just to your right as well.
So I can pause the levitation and resume it, as well as lower myself down. Basically, when I start getting to the windowsill, I'll stop and just listen.
Okay. So you pull yourself, or you levitate yourself up, and there is someone at the window peering out. They do have a crossbow at the ready, but not like pointed. They're obviously on watch.
Low alert guard, basically. Makes noise. How far away am I from the wall? From him, I'm pretty close.
Yeah,
So
you're arm length away. You can touch the wall if you reached out.
How much noise am I making as I levitate from my equipment? Because
not very much.
These are Tenari people, aren't they? Not Tenari. What you got? Final. All right, I am actually going to play it safe. I'm going to go back down and go back a bit, then go up again.
Okay.
Because I am a bit too close for comfort.
Well, but keep in mind that if you can't touch the wall, you can't get to the wall. Like, you can't levitate yourself sideways. And you have, and unless you have some way of pushing yourself through the air.
I plan on casting Polymorph when I'm high up because I can. It's just variable.
Okay.
No material, somatic components.
Well, but also keep in mind that, if you were to do it in front of this window, someone would hear you.
Well, yeah, I don't plan on doing it in front of a window.
Well, but above this is the open promenade areas.
I guess I should go back down.
Okay.
Find somewhere to cast Polymorph that looks relatively quiet. Then I have the spell ready, so I can use it whenever I want because it'll last for 3 hours. How high up's that window, by the way?
30 to 40 feet.
That's good. That's plenty out of range. Hey, you roll a thief and you don't have to check everything by yourself. Yeah.
All right. So where do you want to go to cast your polymorph?
I will move silently. I'll just go around. I'll just look around, see if I see anything, like a patrolling guard or anything.
Okay.
I'm just going around there. If I don't see anything, I look up, see if there's anything up there. I try to position myself away from a window.
There is one of the towers, kind of like the small projecting side towers, is roughly above you here.
Yeah. And there looks like an entranceway down
there. No, there's an entranceway
the path looks different.
It's just the rough terrain.
All right. If I, for example, go down here, I'm slightly off to the side of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there any windows above?
No windows directly above up until the promenade area.
It's quite a distance. I'll cast it here.
Okay.
Seems safe enough. I don't have to shout the spell.
Okay.
Unless someone's relatively close, I'm not going to notice, generally speaking.
Are you taking a specific form right now, or are you?
That's a good point. Not right now.
Okay.
My likely go-to would be some kind of gecko or something, so I can stick to the wall and be quiet.
Okay.
Kind of thing. I'm trying to avoid forms of locomotion like with wings because they tend to make flapping sounds.
Okay.
And I especially know about my fairy form being quite noisy.
All right. So what do you want to do now?
I've got the spell off, I assume. Then I'm just gonna go back up here, then levitate up. I'll put a marker for polymorph. That one.
All right.
Split
So
up.
you're staying this close again, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to polymorph up to the window or beyond it?
I'll go off to the side so I can just go to the side. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not directly by the window.
Okay. And how high do you want to go?
On equal level to the window. I might be able to listen in nearby, just floating there, I guess. Might be like passing conversation because I'm wearing Braxon's ring.
Okay.
Oh, that's like an arrow slit window, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how am I gonna do this on multiple levels? Oh no, I needed GIMP open for like layers.
You need what?
Image editing software.
Oh.
GIMP.
Oh. Got it. Got it.
'Cause it has layers on it, so yeah. How am I gonna do that? Alright, second.
I mean, so far you've only seen a little sliver inside there, so.
Yeah. I'll keep going up. I'll assess the wall as I'm going up to see how climbable it is. Seems like standard fare for rogue.
Yes. Yeah. It's not especially difficult. It is. You know, essentially a brick wall, but. Okay, so you go up to the next level, and that is going to be the first of the promenade levels. So there is there are some patrolling final that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of making their way around.
Quite a few of them.
You would guess that they are now, like, they obviously
Yeah.
would know about the army, so they are on alert.
So there's like a heavy guard.
Yeah.
I'm guessing for example, if I were to keep levitating, I would be like quite a few. If the tower gets narrower and narrower, the further up you get. I'm going to be away from like. I would have to use some kind of polymorph form to get myself across.
So there is a roof on, on the start of the on part of the promenade area, so you could go up a little bit more and get onto that roof.
Yeah.
But if you kept going up, then yeah, you would be too far away from the tower to do anything.
All right. Well, I'll go on the roof bit of this promenade. I'll try to move silently, look and assess because I'm not really in a rush to do anything, and I've got all the time in the world, so I'll assess it properly.
Okay, give me a second.
Look for loose tiles and stuff like that. I don't know how the roof is constructed, so if it's like straw, clay, wood, slate.
It's like slate tiles.
Yeah, so there might be like loose slate tiles. So I look for, I guess, the most well-constructed slate tiles and land on that, or try to maneuver myself onto that. Well, out of whatever options I have, which is very limited at the moment.
So, and you can see that there are stairs going up to the next level right there.
And these are exposed staircases, right?
Yeah. I mean, they do have a barrier or a railing, so there is protection from like incoming fire.
And is this like what this
makeshift? That's the dock. That's a makeshift dock.
Okay. I was expecting a bit more than a ramp. If I'm honest.
I had to make do with what I had, plus I was limited by the map size. It's a little bit more elaborate than that, but it is very makeshift.
I get it. I've played D&D for ages. I know it's not easy. It's funny though. All right,
I'm
there's a
gonna have to
door.
watch the VOD now to see this.
It's just like a walk the plank, and that's the dock, basically. These doors like closed.
Yeah, they're all closed. And these stairs go down to the previous level.
All right. I clamber onto the roofing so I can reline myself. Well, I don't know if that counts as being on the
That's on the roof.
roofing. All right, then I just wait there a second, see if I'm in a stable footing, and I
Okay.
can just look up, I guess. Do I hear any conversations as I'm looking up?
No, you don't really.
They're just silently patrolling.
Yeah. Over here, these are not patrolling. They're just on guard. Because it looks like there's nowhere else for them to go other than in.
And so everyone's just taking a position and just staying there.
Yeah, these other ones you can assume are just walking patrol routes, though. If there's places for them to go, they're walking patrol routes. If there isn't anywhere for them to go, then they're stationary. I'm just not going to be moving all the tokens because I'm not moving all the tokens.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That'll be awkward. As a point of reference, if I'm levitating and I want to polymorph into a gecko, if I'm holding onto the side of the wall, can I shift my form towards my hand that's touching the wall?
Yes.
Or does it center of mass onto?
No,
me?
you can decide where it kind of forms.
So it's like
I mean, if you're standing up and you turn into a bird, you don't turn into a bird 3 feet up. You shrink down to the ground. Or if you turn into a dog, you shrink down to the ground.
What I'm hoping to do is to obviously touch the wall in my hand and polymorph into a gecko.
I assume you've already gotten onto the roof.
All right, yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
No, what I mean is climbing up the wall in gecko form.
Right.
Sorry.
So you want to change form into a gecko now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just
go up another level.
Wall and gecko. Let's imagine this will take a while.
But you're going up another level, correct?
Yeah. I'm
okay.
going up another level.
Give me a second. All right. Okay. So you can see the stairs here. Like, these go down to the previous level, and then over here, they continue up. And you can see that there are many windows along the top there.
Levitating up, do I ever feel for how high I've been going?
Yeah, you were somewhere between like 80 and 100 feet up.
Currently or previously before I polymorphed?
Currently.
Alright. Oh, do I see spider webs in there?
You would have to get closer to the window to really get a good view.
I'm a gecko form right now, so I'll quite happily go closer to the window.
Yeah, move your token.
Oh, sorry.
Because keep in mind, moving your token will give you a better view.
I moved my thing.
So you do peek into the window, and you can see some staircases here. They're going up from this this level, leading up to another platform. And yeah, in between those stairs are a mass of spider webs.
Do I see any spider webs through this window that I'm peeking through? Like any singular strand? Because I'm really small right now, so I might be able to see something.
No, they don't come all the way over to the window.
Alright, now I want to go through the window.
Okay.
Just get a look-see. Oh my lordy. That's a maze and a half. Oh, what you?
And you can tell that this area is open to lower levels.
Can I hmm. Anyone like walking around, any kind of patrol or anything inside this area?
There's a handful of people on the inside, not very many.
All right, but it's easy enough to avoid as a gecko.
Yeah.
Invisible gecko.
Yeah, especially because they're looking out the windows that are all around here.
Yeah, no, I just want to get close to the edge so I can look up and down, basically.
Okay.
An idea of like how one navigates this maze of a staircase.
Well, okay, so these stairs go from this platform that you're on up to something else that's up here, to a platform that's up there.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
was thinking these were on different layers. No, they're the same layer. All right, I see what
Yeah.
you've done.
Basically, if something is darker, it's on a different layer. It's on a different layer. If it's like bright-ish.
No, that's fine. No, again, I was worried about you picking up the dog barking. I don't know if you can hear that.
Nope.
That's good. How high up does it go internally?
This goes another like 10, 15 feet to the platform that's in the middle here, and you can see a red glow.
All right. Can I see what the crystal? Do I have enough of a head angle to look directly up?
No, the massive spider webs is really interfering with vision.
I see any spiders.
No, but these are very dense webs.
All right, so potentially keeping my mind for fire, and all the webs will go up. There's something like I need to keep a note of to remind the party. And the webs. Do the webs look like they're like an emergency catch on the crystal or anything?
No.
They're just coincidentally there, just house spiders. They just do
You
their thing.
strongly suspect that there are spiders in there, but they're done in such a way and they're so dense that you can't see them.
Alrighty. I will go out here.
Okay.
This thing that I'm next to, below there is a way into it.
Yes. You'd have to go down.
Alright, then I'll just what's more important right now is going up than going down. Alright, no, I want to continue going up.
Okay. So
cut.
the stairs go up this way.
Yeah.
So this is down. This is a lower level. Like
Yeah,
right
no,
now
I'm
you're on the
climbing
wall.
Yeah, I want to climb up the wall as a gecko.
Okay. So you're climbing up from there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not using the conventional methods of.
I understand. I just need to make sure where you're intending to be. All right. Give me a second.
Boy, I bet you were looking forward to this layer after layer. No, I want to go up. Want to go down. Want to go up. Want to go down.
Hey, just wait until you guys have to fight here.
Right, before I attempt to go in, I'm going to look in, see if I see anything. Oh, hello.
So you can't really see the bottom of the crystal, but you can see the glow through the thick mass of spider webs.
I look through this entrance for any spider webbing, I guess.
No, the webbing doesn't get over to the.
I'm just making
edge.
sure.
Yeah.
And I'll go through then.
Okay.
See if I can take a detailed look at the crystal. I've got like a bit of time to look at it.
You can't really see the crystal very well through the mass of spider webs.
Oh.
At least not from this angle. If you get over to where the stairs are, come up to the platform, then you might be able to.
Yeah, I don't trust going across the stairs.
Well, no, I don't mean that. I just mean like, So like the stairs come up from below
Oh,
here.
right. So there's
So
is that
yeah,
like a
here you
little
can see
wall
the bottom
thing?
of the crystal.
Alright, and yeah, that'll dip from here. I see, like, I assume this is like some kind of like marbling stonework with like detail, like
Yeah.
Uh,
But it is open
what-
in the center, and the crystal is floating like through the floor, sticking up to the level above. So you're only seeing the bottom.
If I look at the scroll work, does that look like it's rune work, like to hold an enchantment, like a levitation enchantment? Or
You have no
something?
idea,
Yeah, okay.
unless you want to cast something like detect magic.
Not yet. Oh, I can. What I can say, I can just go around a bit. There are patrols around here.
You can hear some final, but they're not. They're not close to you. I mean, you are right now a gecko, a small gecko.
Tiny gecko. Yeah, it's like. I would just like to go around this level. This is where, at least if there's any kind of strategic fighting at the lowest level of the crystal, it's going to happen here. I'm just trying to get like a map.
Well, keep in mind that there is no way over to that crystal platform from where you are right
Yeah,
now.
it has to be done from the level below. Doesn't mean we can't make a bridge or something. How? And this is open to the open sky above, right?
No, you got a roof. There's an
Oh.
opening over here, right over here, and that's it. There's a roof over your head. All the rest of
Oh,
this.
that's really narrow for a cool lightning strike. I'd assume. I've used cool lightning before.
Well, I mean, so this crystal is sticking up to the level above,
Oh yeah, you can
and
target the top part of it.
sticking through a hole in the upper floor. But the rest of this, like there's ceiling all over here. In fact, like all of the spider webs are all connected to the ceiling. They're anchored between the stairs and the platform and the ceiling.
Oh, so if I look straight up, I'll see even more spider webs and stuff.
No, because they're not stretching all the way over here.
Oh. I see any spiders now that I'm on a different position?
No.
Alright.
But it is a thick mass of spider webs, so...
I'll just keep going around. Oh, there's a... I assume that's just one that's just going around.
They're actually
they
positioned,
stationary?
looking out to the southern side, obviously keeping an eye out for the Dwarven army.
I can get up close and have a look at their equipment, what are they armed with, bolts, ammo, ammunition,
They have hand crossbows and light crossbows.
how many bolts per soldier?
So
guess.
you can see that they have some barrels next to each of them, and in fact you can see barrels here and here.
Oh, so there is loads of
Yeah.
ammo.
Yeah, they're all filled with crossbow bolts, plus a few spare swords and things like that.
How many spare crossbows do they have lying around?
Usually just one each.
So there's none like on the mantles, like spare weapons, like a lying crossbow that's just by a barrel.
No.
Can Lafdul see any coating on those bolts?
He can't tell one way or the other.
Not at the moment. I don't think that's something they can readily do all the time. That'll be a bit. Where are they getting the resources from? I mean, geckos. I don't know what the sense of smell of a gecko is. I
You
think anyone
don't
knows.
get it. You don't get it with polymorph self anyway.
Yeah, I know. So it'll be my smell.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm just going behind them then, I guess.
All right.
Go around, seeing what they're looking at.
They're monitoring out the
approaching
window,
army, or
keeping an eye out for the Dwarven army. Yeah.
is that where the majority of everyone is faced? Is seemingly towards that direction?
Well, I mean, you haven't been on all the levels, and you certainly haven't been on this side down
No,
on the
so
lower
far.
levels.
Alright, well, and there's only like a handful of guards on this one. In order to get here, they have to come from. I'm just looking where the door is. Where's the door?
Over here.
Let's see a door. Really? It's
Yep.
over there. Oh, right, there's a door.
There's a pair of
Fair
doors.
enough. Can I examine? I'll resume. Well, actually, are there any patrols going around? Yes. They're all fixed, aren't they? I don't think you said there were any.
I wasn't moving tokens, but
Oh, there are.
if you can see like
What
if you've
I would
seen
like
if
to
you've
do-
seen tokens for final, then you've seen the final.
I want to return to my Lafdul form and basically examine the log, see how difficult it is. I'm not picking lock or anything. I just want to look at it.
Before you even change forms, you don't see a lock.
Oh, all right.
They can be barred from the inside, but there's no lock.
What kind of barring do they use? How
Just a standard wooden bar.
wooden bar?
Yeah.
How thick?
Standard
like-
thickness.
All right.
There's nothing special about it. I mean, number one, there's no other way out of this room other than down, now, which is not a problem for a flying creature. But if someone is on the external side and has gotten up to those doors, they've already gotten through 90% of this tower.
Yeah.
Like, you're close to the top of the tower right now.
I think this is a GM call, but does my knock power undo barricades like that?
I don't think it undoes bars.
Barring, yeah. I'm not sure if that was based on whether or not I knew if it was barred.
Let me actually look.
Because the power of knock is that the mechanism does functionally work to unlock and unlock.
Yes.
So I assume there is like a motive force.
Yeah, I mean, and it unties knots and things like that, but I don't believe it can move a bar.
All right.
Nope, it does. Stuck, barred, locked, held, or wizard locked doors. So yeah, it'll shift a bar.
All right, I'll make a mental note to remind Lankas that a knock spell might be useful. Might. Judging by how they're, but how big are these windows for size of creatures can get in? They're like arrow slit windows.
They're a bit larger than that, but they're not big enough for anyone in your party to get through without changing
Big enough
form.
to stick a wand through, I guess.
You can stick an arm through easily.
All right, yeah. Yeah,
But even
so
Lankas
they
couldn't crawl through it, couldn't climb through it. They're too narrow for that. But you could easily stick an arm or a weapon in.
All right, so I'm keeping a mental note. I might be able to sabotage that bar or something with like corrode the wood slightly or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Cool. I'm just keeping it as a mental note for now.
All right.
Then I would like to not go out that, but just take back Gecko. Well, if I wasn't in Gecko form,
You're
I
still in
wanna make
Gecko
sure-
form, because you could see that there was
Right.
no lock even before you
Oh yeah.
said
All right,
you
then
changed.
go up a level. Please.
Okay. So you can see that there is a final on guard outside those doors.
Yeah, it's a standard final.
Well, I mean,
All right, no, I was just
equipped like the
anything in
others.
particular, like not like a commander or something. He's just the random run-of-the-mill guard.
so you're gonna do you want to go up the stairs or climb up the wall?
Climb up the wall.
Okay. Give me a second.
Unless there's like an overhang.
Nope. Just need to get a token for you. That is gonna be
Yeah, I noticed my token keeps any effect I on myself disappears for each map, so I just there's no point.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't transfer between tokens. I mean between layers and stuff. So okay.
What is that?
So let me go ahead and oops, we did that. All right, so
Can't tell if
you
that's an entity or
climb up. It's another final. It's just
it?
yep.
Not like a final to me. It looks like some
Zoom
kind
in
of
on the
crystal
token.
mask.
Zoom in on the token. There are not exactly a whole lot of final final
Right, yeah, you
artwork
have
to
go
use.
real
Yeah.
close to see that. Tell.
I was very limited in what I could do.
No, it's good. I just didn't. I'm giving you my honest opinion based on my first perception of it.
Well, I mean, like I don't know what the zoom level you're at right now, but
I'm at like 250 max. No, I can see it now.
oh.
I'm like really zoomed in. Right now I've zoomed back out, so I don't need to see it. I just wanted to see what it was. That was all. What's special about this final? Because obviously giving them a different token. Do they have different equipment or?
You definitely think that he is. I mean, he is patrolling around. But you'd guess that he is a higher ranking final.
Alright, is he the only one?
Can you see other tokens?
Not yet. But I see if there were people moving around.
The only one that you can
that's
see
not
right now.
somebody.
I mean, you've just gotten up.
Alright, yeah. I'll wait like a minute or two to see if someone walks around. I can see someone down the bottom, so unless he looks like a sentry.
That one is not patrolling.
They got the crossbow staring out kind of spiel.
Yeah, so he's clearly guarding the top of those stairs.
I will look in the window in gecko form. I'll climb up to the window and look in.
Okay.
I'll go in, I'll just look in. That's like some kind of study if there's scrolls on the floor. Library or something. Oh, that's a personal bedroom. So that's a bed.
Yeah.
It looks like a bed.
I think you were thinking scrolls were chairs, actually.
Oh. Yeah, they are chairs. They look like scrolls to me. This is obviously another game I play. That's the artwork for scrolls, so like drawn out scrolls. All right, fair
So
enough.
this area here is actually a higher level. It's about 10 feet higher than this part here, by the way.
All right, so a person could jump up there for like Braxon with his boots or something, or someone else
Yeah.
could climb up.
Otherwise, you're looking at stairs back here.
That final was patrolling on the level below.
Yeah.
I'll just go to window, I guess.
Okay.
See what I see. Anything in particular of this room that stands out other than it looks like a bedroom?
Let's see.
Are these also the? This isn't the highest level, is it? It's
No, this is the highest level. This is the highest level.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, so were these like double doors or something? I remember seeing something for scrying orb, I think. There was a conversation. Doesn't look like that room.
It's a single door.
Oh, this is a single door room.
That's a single door. Double doors should pretty obviously look like double doors.
Right.
There's going to be a distinction between a single door and a double door.
I will.
So that room does look quite opulent. You can see like those chairs looked quite comfortable. The bed looks very comfortable. The walls are decorated with artwork and tapestries and things like that.
Silly question. This is a two-person bedroom. Judging by the bed, if it's got two pillows, or is this a single bed?
You have no idea whether two people or one person sleeps there.
Oh.
Like just because it's
big
big enough for two people to sleep in doesn't necessarily mean that two people sleep there.
Well, I assumed there was more people because the chairs. That's what made me go to that conclusion. All right.
That's
But,
you can draw whatever conclusion you want.
all right.
No, those are conclusions that you draw.
This looks like some kind of. Oh, another room. This is also another single door. These are just windows. Is there anything in? Do I hear anything inside these rooms? Is that deathly quiet?
Not right now.
I am.
So, that looking into that room, you can see a bookshelf on the far wall here. It's like built into the wall, but it's large and full of books and other paraphernalia.
Does it look like suitable for research, kind of, or is it just like standard?
There's no
I
lab
like
set up
collect-
there.
All right. I'm gonna just like collecting books. So Solas, eat your heart out, kind of moment. Trying to angle my vision so I can see stuff. Now that's like a little dining area.
That's a table with chairs.
Yeah. I can sort of see something there, but I can't tell what it is based on my angle. Without going in. Seeing if I can edge. Oh, is that like vanity or something?
Yeah.
Most likely the lady leader, maybe the priestess. Is there anything that's like religious paraphernalia in here? Like symbolism, like there's more than one marking of the same type in here.
You wouldn't necessarily recognize that.
Does that door look like it's got a lock? By the way, that one.
You're too far away and too small to really tell.
Alright. Over here, look in the next room. I'm just going from room to room, seeing what I can see. That's another vanity.
So that room is also lavishly decorated, very comfortable. I mean, all three of them are, but this one even more so. And you do see... No, you don't. You'd have to go in to see anything else.
Does that look like a settee?
It's a comfortable little couch. Sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you used.
To a certain extent, the furniture is more placeholder than exact.
I know, that's fine.
Keep in mind. Again, no one makes final furniture for me to use.
If I go up to the window, I'm on the edge of the window, just looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on the table there?
Nothing right now, no. It is empty.
It sounds silly. Can I smell anything in here?
No.
And I don't hear anything.
Nope.
I'm gonna go back up here and see if I can see anything. I'm giving this room a good look around. I don't know. Can I see anything about the door? It's still too far.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's.
I mean, keep in mind, you're a gecko. You still have the vision of yourself, but you're tiny.
This room appears unoccupied. That's because I haven't explored it further. So.
All three of them did.
I look at the doors as I go past, I guess.
Okay. They are solid, sturdy doors, while also like carved quite nicely.
They look like they're locked, or what? Can I assume that they might be barred?
You can assume whatever you want. Unless you want to go in.
No. But if someone were to go in, they would just push the door open.
Yeah, they open inward.
They don't have
inward.
like a handle or anything.
They have handles, yeah, but they open inward.
Right, do they have a keyhole?
No.
Right. Oh, this is awkward when it's not. You have to outclick it. It's not a complaint. It's just a feature of Roll20.
So that chamber is you can see on the far wall a a shelf. There's some tables filled with like beakers and burners, jars full of powders and liquids and things like that. Pretty sure that's a laboratory of some sort.
Is it that like are there any discarded like it's a bit of more of like an educated guess. If one would create poisons, one could probably do it in here.
Maybe.
Right.
You'd have to go like
no,
if you
but
have the proper ingredients, sure, but you could also do
Yeah.
that in like a kitchen.
Oh. I thought you need particular equipment for some stuff, depending.
It depends entirely on the type of poison.
Yeah. Seeing if I can get a line. Oh, I can see something just about. That looks like a person over there.
Yeah, you probably can't make much out through that window. I mean,
Alright. I'll just make my way around. Oh, another window. It's a very ominously red glow.
yes, you can see through the far window, and you can see the gem out there, the giant crystal, and it is glowing red.
Does this glow seem to be affecting me at all or anything? Do I get any like head throb or
Nope.
you know? Alright, check the next one. Oh, what is that?
All
No,
right,
that looks like that's a lounge. But what is that? Is that a table?
that's a table, yeah, in
All
front of a couch.
It's
It's just an oval table.
I was like, is that a coffin?
It's just an oval
Yeah.
table in front of a couch.
Alright.
This is another richly decorated room.
This looks like really fancy of all the rooms so far. It's got a 4-poster bed.
Yeah, like everything does look more expensive in this room than the other ones, which themselves were all very expensive.
No, but I got an idea of like how many offices, and now this looks like the main leader's room. And you said there's 4 windows I could see. 5 windows? I see 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know there was a room there was like 6 windows. You said at one point when Solas was scrying on them, and there's scrying ball. This isn't the 6th window. I don't know if I'm personally not seeing the 6th window. I can see one there, one there, one there.
I may have misspoken. I don't remember.
One there, one there. Oh, that's like 5. So, all right. Well, I've seen the scrying. I saw the imagery in the scry anyway. So
Yeah, but I don't
So
remember
it's,
exactly what room it was that was being scried
all right,
at this point.
Vanity.
I scried the room of the priest or the leader
Yeah.
who takes
I
down the barrier.
All right. As I'm
Right,
going
but also
past,
Lafdul isn't the one who saw it.
No, but we could all see it because Solas us can other see the scrying.
All right.
Yeah, I go past the door, I guess.
Yep, there's a door
Hear
there.
anything as I'm
There
going
is
past?
definitely talking from inside there.
All right. Do I have to? I need to go to a window. Let's see. Don't kill me. Hello.
So
Hi.
there is glass in this window, so you can make out that people are talking, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Does this look like regular glass? It just
Sure?
looks like regular glass to me, I guess.
I mean, like as opposed to what?
I was thinking of glass steel, but I think it's just a magical gem.
There's
that
no
looks
way
no
for you to
different.
tell just from looking.
This looks like some kind of meeting or something.
They're definitely having a meeting. They are in deep discussion.
Alright,
So you can see definitely the I believe you guys did see the final with the skull headdress and horns. and you can see 3 others. 2 are male, 2 are female, and 1 is male. So overall, 3 females, 1 male. They are all richly dressed with finery. All very much have a like an arrogant, proud bearing to themselves. So definitely people who hold themselves up high, kind of thing.
I distinguish between priests and wizards.
Not easily, not without knowing what they like, what their specific robes would be. None of them are wearing obvious religious garb.
I'm just seeing what I can see in the room. What is that?
What is what?
Like, is that the familiar thing we saw earlier? But I can't tell. Oh no, that's a person. I'm only seeing the bottom part, but that's why it looked like familiar. I'm trying to keep a mental note for that familiar thing. If I can see like some kind of small sleuthing creature or something. Oh, is that? Oh, that's a doorroom into.
Yeah, there's a door there.
Oh. Is that a door down here as well?
Yes, that's a door.
Can I listen under the door?
Yeah, what's your hear noise?
And do I know if I have to presume a humanoid form to use Braxon's ring?
Yes, you would.
Alright, well,
I mean, you could try you could try to hear noise first, and then try changing form if you can hear anything.
It'd be pretty obvious that this isn't like a hostile act or anything to steal a language, right?
No, it's not.
Alright, then I'll just go over here, resume a human form, and get one of the stationary final and nick their language.
Alright, this is the only stationary one.
Alright, that'll do.
Okay.
Then go back into my form. I assume it keeps over.
What's your hear noise?
On my sheet. I could say 50 for the minute, but I will check. Detect noise 60. I don't think anything boosts that.
No.
It's one of the few things that doesn't go up by any stats or armor.
Nope.
Armor
can reduce it.
Well,
Helmets
I've got no
can.
I've got no modification for it, so it's just detect noise 60.
Okay. So you're gonna make your way back to the door. Okay.
As Gecko and just listen.
You can hear that they're talking, but you can't make out any of the words.
Oh, so it's not the final language. They're using a different language.
No, you can hear them talking. You can't make out any words.
Oh.
Like it's muffled. The bottom of the door is very flush with the ground, with the door jamb, the door sill, whatever.
So you couldn't squish under it. How far did Braxon tell me how far that ring keeps the range for?
It lasts for a little bit.
And I have to keep on maintaining it or something.
No, you don't.
That person has to stay within the proximity or something.
They do have to stay within proximity. This guy is stationary though. He's on guard.
No, mice can crush. Well, mice can flatten their heads to get under doors, but it might hear like a.
It's too flush for that.
All right. I'll have to see if I can spy from another location. These windows you can go in.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a door on the other side. That one had a window. All these doors are all closed, all right?
Yep.
So you can get to the outer ones, but not the inner ones. By the looks of it.
Huh?
I can get into any of these rooms, like this room, this room, through the windows.
Yeah.
But I could not get through to like this area. Does
You
it all
haven't
look
gotten
like
to
they-
one of those doors, so you can't tell.
I don't want to go through a door. I want to know if I could go through a window. I don't know if it's got like internal windows going towards a crystal.
You haven't seen any.
Hmm.
You
I know
can go up on the
somewhere.
roof and over the roof to the other side of the structure, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll do that. I didn't think of that until now. Yeah, the geckos can cling to things upside down.
Well, it's not even upside down. It's just up the wall, over the roof, and down the other side.
Yeah, basically. I do that and like get to like mouse. Not mouse.
So you do. You
If
go
I-
on the. You crawl over the roof to the inside, and you can plainly see the crystal there.
outside.
There is nothing holding it up. Nothing visible holding it up.
I want to skirt along the roofing edge, I guess.
Okay.
Eve or whatever it is, and see if I can listen from the top side.
That window is also filled with glass, so
Still having a lengthy conversation. All right, hang
Yeah.
on. Did I take mind read? Looking at my spell list. I did take mind read actually. Just in time too. I had to find somewhere to cast it though. How? I go on like the roof and I go like over here. That seems to be like seemingly like the least likely to load anyone or people, persons or things.
I mean, you can barely hear them inside that room from right outside.
Yeah, but I get the EBGBs about casting a spell here, so I don't want
It's
to
up
cast
to
a
you.
spell literally in here. I want to cast it on, like on
Do
the
you-
roof, like over here.
Do you have to be
Like-
able to see the person?
No. Once
Okay.
I've cast the spell, I think material density might matter. Find.
All right. If you don't have to see the person when casting it, then you can cast it over there.
No,
That's fine.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just
that's
need
fine.
to be in range.
Okay.
5 yards level, 45 yards. I should have plenty
Yeah, that's
of
fine.
distance. Yeah, I'll see if I can understand any of their thoughts. That might be clouded in their own language, but if I've got the language ring, I don't know if that allows me to understand the thoughts, I guess.
Right, but I'm not sure that you can mind read from all the way over there. Like, you can cast it over there, but I don't know that you can mind read from all the way over there.
It just says, oh, the range. It doesn't say cast on another person. I assume it's always cast on self.
Hold on, let me take a look.
Range is 5 yards level, and I assume that's how far you can read mind thoughts from.
Well, yeah, but you have to know. You have to. You generally have to know that a person is there. So
You can be used to detect invisible.
give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything specific about that.
Yeah, so that's why I always assumed it was just a range, as long as I'm in range.
Yep. All right.
I think ESP is more limited though.
So who are you going to try to read the thoughts of?
Well, I want to get back over there on the outside, so I can. I'll tell you in a sec, but I'm going to be positioned like here, so I can look.
You want to get on the other side? All right.
Yeah, so I can look inside the room as they're talking.
Okay.
Basically, play like pass the parser of like mind read, like who's talking. I will mind read on them.
Okay.
Because I assume as you talk, you are also consciously saying to yourself what you're going to say. Well, I assume so. I don't know.
Possibly, but you need to tell me who you want to read. Like, you can't just read whoever's talking, kind of thing.
All right. Is there one person talking at the moment, or are there multiple?
They're talking back and forth. It's not like one person talking to the other three.
will
They're
try the
having a
leader.
discussion.
Leader.
Okay.
That one that looks like the leader. The one with the weird mask thing. Skull cap. You said it had bones and
Yep. I got it. Okay. They are definitely discussing, from what you're picking up from her surface thoughts, you're definitely picking up that they are discussing the dwarven army on the way. They're not positive what it is. They suspect it's dwarves, from what you can tell.
did they mention the low ground one as well? Or they only ever meant they seemingly have
You're
only
not
mentioned
sure.
the above ground
You're
one.
not sure about that.
All right, then I'll see if I can discern their character class, because they said they got 20% doing that if I get deeper thoughts. I'm just doing it just to see if I can get their class. All right, I'll go on to the next person, see if I can discern what they're thinking or saying.
Okay, there is definitely a fifth mind in there, by the way. You can only see 4, but there is definitely a fifth mind in there. So which one do you want to scan?
Oh.
Okay, him. You get nothing. You can sense that his mind is there, but it's like there's a barrier. You're not able to read anything.
Like, all right, no, that's fine. Do any of the seats look like they're pushed out, but someone's invisible or something? For example, that makes sense.
Yeah, but your view isn't good enough for that.
All right. Then we'll go to the next person. That one.
Okay.
Basically going round robin.
Okay. You do not get her character class, and you're not really getting anything else from her other than a kind of vague sense of boredom.
These are all final, right?
Yeah. At least they appear to be.
All right, this one.
Okay.
The last one obviously be the other mind that I can't see.
All right, you do not get her class, and you're not really getting anything different from her thoughts either. Just more of the same kind of thing about discussing the potential of the army coming.
Do they seem concerned in their tone of voice, or like you should be fine as long as our protection's held up, you know?
They don't seem particularly worried about it.
All right, I'll see if I can scry sense the thoughts of the other individual in the room.
You cannot. You know there's a fifth mind in there, but you can't read it.
Does that one strike me as a wizard? I'm scrutinizing him a bit more than the others.
He has, let's see, he has a short sword at his waist. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's not. He could be a fighter mage or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe final are just good at using weapons.
Or like elves, they priests use swords, so. He doesn't love spells Headwear, anything stand out?
I mean, it's richly decorated clothing. It doesn't look like he's wearing armor. But at the same time, like, this is the top of the tower.
They were wearing, like, the other Fino I think we come across, they were wearing some kind of, like, silk mesh chainmail or something like that.
I mean,
burns up
it's
the
a
sun.
variation on Dark Elven mail.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, these are... You can reasonably conclude that these are the leaders. They're at the top of the
Alright.
tower.
I will go back to the main mind, I guess, the one that seemed to be relaying the most information, I guess, or
Okay.
leader, or, commanding the conversation, as it were. I'm going to get any information while the spell lasts. I guess it would be from them, probably. If I can... if they mention, like, Yancy Bin or Azuzu, I can never pronounce that one.
Pazrael was the word that you heard.
Oh, Pazrael.
So you're not really picking up anything else that seems particularly interesting. They're mostly having a discussion about how to defend against them. They're definitely confident in the wind wall and confident that anyone who does get through the wall, the wind wall, can just be picked off with crossbow bolts. But there's a bunch of discussion about why this is happening now. And also who exactly it might be. It does sound like they have sent out a patrol to check them, to see exactly who that is.
They seem to be only talking about the Dwarven Party. They didn't seem to mention, like, seemingly not mention any other group or anything so
Nope.
far. Is there any mention of previous visitors or anything, that they've had?
No.
Are there any documents or anything on the table?
No.
Any coinage? Is the table completely empty, barren?
There's some food.
Ew, what are they eating? This is normal food, I guess. Just decent food. Alright, are there 4 plates or are there 5 plates?
There's only 4.
Okay. I do have true seeing memorized. That would show who the invisible person is. That might be important to know who or what this invisible person is. I will... They look like they're still going to be talking for a while?
Yeah.
An educated guess?
Yeah.
Right. Or I'm over to this section again. I will cast True Seeing on myself. This
Okay.
does not last very long. This only lasts for 9 rounds.
Okay.
The idea is to cast it, glance down at this thing, see if anything stands out as I'm doing it.
Glance down at what? I'm sorry?
The altar and the crystal.
Okay.
See if there's, like, any invisible warding barriers, any unusual thing that I wouldn't have normally seen, I guess. I guess I see its alignment.
Alright, so,
Mark off my true seeings. Very expensive spell to cast. Well, not very, but...
Okay, so, you are not seeing anything in particular. Like, nothing is jumping out at you as being invisible or not what it truly was with regards to the crystal and the altar. You can tell that they are, like, there is very strong magic involved there, though.
Can I discern its alignment?
No.
It doesn't have an alignment then.
It's really only creatures.
Alright. I think certain objects can have an alignment.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of objects can have an alignment, but it specifically
I
says
just
creatures.
assumed because it's
Even
so
the
big.
aura projected by creatures becomes visible, so that alignment can be discerned.
Alright.
Now, I would carry that over to intelligent objects
Alright.
and aligned objects, but it's not going to count for like just magic cast by evil things.
I would like to go over there. I imagine it might take a little bit of time. I might lose a few rounds, but
Okay. You know there is a window on the inside, right?
how's that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll go over there. That
Over
window.
there.
I want to see if I can see that invisible creature wherever it is.
Okay, you can see a small creature sitting on her shoulder.
What is it? What does it look
It's,
like? Rather?
it's a small, scaly, roughly humanoid figure.
Does it seem like some kind of imp or mephit or something?
Possibly. It's you're not terribly familiar with those things? But it is curled up to be relatively out of the
But I
way
can
and stuff like that.
Something to keep a note of is that if I go in that person's room, there's going to be that creature in there that's invisible.
Yeah.
Probably.
In terms of alignment, you can see... He is chaotic evil.
Might be important for familiars to discern where it might have come from.
And I just need to scroll through and check. Did I write that down? Oh yeah, I did. She and the figure on her shoulder are both chaotic evil.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have to like find where in the stat block the alignment is. She's chaotic evil. And she is neutral evil.
And the guy?
Chaotic evil, I said.
Oh. 3 chaotic evil, 1 neutral evil leader. Not a glyph of warding or anything. Oh, actually, does
Glyphs of
Would I
warding
know?
would stand out, yes. You're not seeing
obviously,
anything.
Alright, now does the glass appear magical at all?
No.
But
You're not
I
seeing
don't
anything
think it-
different in terms of the glass.
Does it seem like gem glass or anything? I don't want to spend time looking at Damar. Is there
It is probably
anything-
just glass, we'll put it that way.
Alright. I'm trying to think with Alright, well I've lost like what, 4 or 5 rounds or something, or 6 rounds.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't have long left on it.
Nope.
I want to know if they're trying to think.
Hurry up.
Are there any illusions on their persons or anything like that?
Nothing obvious.
I mean,
like
I would see the overlay of
you're not gonna see something like invisible text on a ring.
No. What
but
I mean
you're
is
not
if
they're not. You're not seeing like one of these
they're not
is
using
something
a
other
hat
than a final.
disguise.
You're not seeing that one of these is something other than a final, for example.
All right, then I will see if I can quickly scan that room. Just the door.
Okay.
Actually, I go to the window. Look at the chest, because that's clearly more important to me. Does the chest appear to be warded? magic?
No, it's definitely locked though.
Alright, is there a warding on the door?
No.
Alright,
It is definitely locked though, or lockable.
And I guess my true thing runs out, or
You have a little bit more to study.
that just didn't seem of any interest. I remember that. Is there anything that sticks out about the altar? I'm like scrutinizing it now. The lasting remaining time of the true thing. I'm like going up close, looking at it.
Nothing that is revealed by the true scene, except there are a series of inlaid kind of gem chips that you realize that true scene is making very clear that they are removable.
Gem chips?
Yeah. They're like small thumbnail-sized chips of some sort of red gemstone. They appear to just be part of the inlay.
So they could be removed.
Yeah.
Might be a way to sabotage the altar.
But true scene isn't revealing like what that has to do with anything.
No, it's telling me that it exists, so.
Similar red tanta crystal.
Yes.
Yeah, it's potentially a flaw in its construction or something. Well, let's say flaw, but I guess a GM hint or something, since you brought it to my attention.
It's the small red chip. I mean, like that's something that you see because of true scene. You might have been able to figure that out by examining the altar closely as well.
Oh, can I? Alright, the very final thing, I guess. I don't know if you're going to allow this or not, but I am going to look down to see if I can see all the way down to the spider webs to see if I can see spiders or something down there.
Yes, true scene does reveal that there are a number of spiders in those thick webs.
A vague idea of numbers, like tens, hundreds.
I mean, you can only see part of it, so
like big or small.
They're very big compared to normal spiders.
Like some kind of giant spider. They're not like those flying spiders like we previously saw.
You can't make out enough.
Oh.
One way or the other. There are different sizes of spiders in there, though.
Alright. Oh,
So some a lot bigger than the others, and there's fewer of those, of course.
These stages of how grown up they are, like adults, adolescents, etc.
You don't know enough about spiders one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm assuming my true scene's gone at this point, so I'm gonna clamber back onto the roof.
Okay.
This area.
And then where do you want to go?
I assume my mind read would have probably gone out by the time true scene gone out as well.
I'm sorry?
So, I'm sorry, I was probably thinking my mind read would have gone out at the same time. Yeah, it definitely would have gone out at the level. How long do I think I've been in here so far? In total?
An hour.
So I got like a couple hours on my I'm off, give or take. And that was like the alchemy room. Alright, can I get on the other side of this like workstation room? I go through the windows or something.
No, these windows have glass in them.
Oh, is everything gonna have glass?
Yes, they do all have glass in them, actually.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. I should have mentioned that earlier, sorry. On this level, they do. Other levels, they don't. Like, these are not windows designed for firing out of.
These, do all these doors look like they're seemingly impervious to get through.
They're all
Squeeze
well
under.
constructed, so you cannot squeeze under them.
I could reduce myself down to power. Because that's how I learned I could do that ages ago when I was spying on that merchant thing. I made myself incredibly small. So I think I could get in.
I feel like there's got to be a limit. You can't go microscopic.
I just have this unique ability to make myself small, so I just thought.
I don't think it can go microscopic. I don't think you can go. I don't think you can become Ant-Man.
How big is that keyhole?
Um,
I'm assuming it's got a keyhole.
it does, but it's again pretty small.
Does the lock look? I will return to Lafdul form. I will examine the lock to see how complicated it looks like.
It's definitely a higher than normal quality lock.
That's my best guess.
Yeah. You don't. I'm not telling you what the penalty to picking that would be.
No, that's fine. I have a locksmithing proficiency, so.
Yeah, but you need to like pull it
Examine the
apart
lock or the
generally to.
key.
Yeah, either examine the key or pull the lock apart to get that kind of information.
But because I am examining it, I think I could potentially use knock on it, for example.
Oh, you could definitely use knock on it. Doesn't matter how complex the lock is. Knock will work.
All right. There's something I want to do. I will resume gecko form. Go on the roof. Cast. Find traps.
As a gecko.
Well, no. I return as Lafdul first.
Okay.
Actually, I think I do need my holy symbol actively out for this. I need to check. Find traps. Might actually, ironically, be safer to do it from the inside than the outside. I'm just reading the spell. Action. Intend what actions might trigger it. Limited knowledge.
No, there's no material components.
Yeah, somatic and variable. Yeah, so it might be detect evil that I'm thinking of, where you have to have your holy symbol out in front of you. Alright, and then I'll cast Find Traps.
Okay, while you're on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the least likely place I'm going to get seen or heard.
Okay, and then where do you want to go?
I want to like peer in various rooms to see if any of these like are any traps that I can at least see.
So you basically want to go around to each of the rooms.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any traps on this level. Basically,
Okay.
doing like a circuit.
You are not
So I can
detecting any.
Oh, that's disappointing. All right, that's from the exterior looking in, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Correct.
so if I go on the inside, looking from like the roof on the interior, I look at the doors.
I mean, you can
Yes.
basically. I mean, I'll bring you over to the other side.
No, Trucing would have shown it to me anyway. Any
But it wouldn't have shown a trap. It would have shown magical like glyphs of warding and stuff, but it wouldn't have necessarily shown a trap.
There's nothing on the inside then.
You're not detecting anything, no.
All right, nothing on the altar.
No. Now, you do know that certain magical effects that, like, you know...
Yeah, they can protect it against...
Yeah, that would not show up as a trap.
Amulet.
Something like, you know, desecrate this altar and you get struck by lightning, that would not be considered a trap. Just so you know.
Yeah,
that's more like...
It's usually retribution by whoever it's consecrated to. They're not going to be happy with just letting you do that. Does it look like I can just go down?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go down while I've got fine traps up. I'm going down a level now.
Okay, are you going to change into a bird form or something like that? Because there's nothing to hang, like, there's nothing to get you to that lower level other than dropping down. Like, there's no wall.
I think a wren is small enough that I could just fly and, like, it's quiet-ish. How many guards are in there?
You only remember 3 down at the southern part of the floor.
Yeah, so I'll go around the northern part and just fly down that side.
Okay,
Sort of like down like that. And
so
go
just,
like
like, go down here kind of thing.
that. Yeah, as a wren.
Okay, give me a second.
Wrens are pretty small. But
Do...
so I'm not doing it as my pixie because they're quite noisy.
I understand.
So,
I understand. They're not that much noisier than small birds. Like, they're larger than small birds, so that's why they would be noisier. But they have butterfly wings. Butterflies don't make much noise. All right. So you are in the heart of the webbing. Like, it doesn't actually cover this part. It is stretching
it's
like
nearby.
right. It's like a bowl shape kind of thing, except with 4 openings for these staircases. Now you can go down the center as well, and there's no webbing there.
Well, since I'm like close enough to examine, then I will see if I can discern anything about this thing or the flooring. Does anything stand out?
Okay, well, keep in mind that it's actually like you're looking up at the bottom of it.
All right. Well, I'm looking for runes and stuff. You know, something obvious, but I guess
You're
I
not
don't
seeing
see
anything in particular.
All right.
Like from here, it just looks like a mass of giant red crystals.
So if Finn wants to do is calling, you just gotta hope he hits it and when it works.
Is caught lightning? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have he doesn't have a problem hitting it. Whether it would affect it or not, that's something that you won't know until you try.
Yeah. It seems to have some kind of magical.
Oh, it's powerfully magical. And actually, I probably should have put a red light in here.
Yeah, I was wondering why the red light wasn't here. I thought it was
Yep,
just
hold
up
on.
top.
I'm going to fix it. Give me a second. I can fix that easily enough. There we go.
We have
Fixed it.
emanations.
So if you're flying, you can go straight down the middle, or you can fly out along these sides.
Yeah. Unless I'm making like a dive. I don't trust myself to not get caught in webbing. I don't find traps. Would that actually find webbing traps as snares? Isn't
It would not find webbing.
And now I will, if nothing, I'm just thinking structurally.
So
I roll.
Okay, so you haven't done this, but this is something that you'd be able to just like pick up. You can see, you're pretty sure, all the way down to the first level.
Yeah, I know
from
that.
Up here. And there are 3 bridges spanning at various levels. Like spanning the various levels.
Yeah, the party plans on attacking from this direction, right?
Yes.
And we are encamped somewhere in that direction, and the dwarves are coming from that direction. Hence the guards in that direction.
Basically straight south.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I want to go down a level, but I'm being safe. I'm going outside and doing. I'm going to the edge.
So
You know,
these stairs just go down to the next level.
I know they go.
Okay.
I don't trust going down the stairs. I'm being overly cautious.
Okay, well, the stairs are clear of spider webbing. Like that's
You
a
usually can't see spider webbing.
clear intention of that. Well, I mean, like this is a thick mass here,
Yeah.
and there's a clear path through there. Like it is very obviously designed for the final to walk up the stairs. And if you're going over here, you're going through that area anyway. The only difference is you're flying straight rather than flying down the stairs. The only way to get over to where you moved your token is to go through where the area you're worried about.
Oh, that's got webbing all the way around.
It's
Yeah.
webbing from the bottom here up to the ceiling. But there is a clear path, and it attaches on the bottom of the stairs.
Right.
But
that wasn't.
the stairs are clear.
Then I will.
And if you wanted to fly over here to over here, you have to go through this area anyway.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, that wasn't obviously because I didn't do it last time from the out in. I've come from top down.
And there's no webbing in here either.
All right. Are there any traps on the stairs since I got fine traps up?
Nothing that's being detected now.
Check all of them.
Now
Full
it wouldn't detect spider webbing.
Oh.
Do you want to go down through these stairs to the lower level?
Yeah. Oh. There was a patrol down there, right? Owls are pretty quiet with flying.
Let me
Basically
refresh
silent.
my memory. Hold on.
Yeah, actually, can I take like an owl form?
A what?
Owl. Because they're silent. They fly.
Sure, you can take whatever form you want.
I'll take a form of an owl.
Okay.
Or fly down.
All right.
A bit bigger, but it's quiet.
I'll go ahead and pull you on over. There you go. You're at the bottom of the stair.
Cool. There are patrols going around. There's all the barrels full of stuff. I would like. In order to descend, I have to go out. By the looks of it on this one.
Well, I mean, you can either go right down here. This is all essentially above. There's also an opening over here. Stairs leading up to this area.
Yeah, say if someone wanted to walk down, they would have to go down the stairs, right?
Inside, yes. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you know that there are stairs outside here.
No, I will.
But the only I mean, like, you haven't looked everywhere.
No. I'm gonna fly around, make a circuit.
Okay, keep in mind that, like, flapping of wings is always making sounds. Like, owls aren't silent. They mostly know how to be silent in certain areas. But they still have to flap their wings, which still makes noise.
Alright, I'll go back into Gecko.
Okay.
Cat or something. Something that's agile and able to move. Yeah, cat. Cat's pretty agile and very silent.
Okay.
And we'll just look around.
So there are more final on guard, looking out the windows. They are not on patrol.
Yeah, there's nothing patrolling the inside, the inner
Nope.
ring, I mean. Alright, that's good. Alright, I will go up to here and I will just find. Is this the way down or is that the way up?
That just goes down
Fantastic.
to the lower portion of this. It's about 10 feet down.
Oh, right. These are two different.
Yeah.
Right. How does one go
There's
I
stairs
want to
here.
go. Yeah. How does one get into this? Is it through there?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you have to go on the outside.
Well, you
Oh,
just
that's-
go down there. I mean, you're still a gecko.
Oh, yeah. I was a cat, but
Or cat, whatever. You can change
Is
into
that
a
just
gecko
like a
and go down
little-
there.
is
It's
that
10
like a
feet.
little railing?
No,
Right, yeah.
it's there's no railing. It's just open, but it's about 10 feet.
I'll just go as a gecko because gecko can stick to the wall,
Okay.
and I'll go down a level. 'Cause I
Alright.
actually want to start searching like the barracks areas now and stuff.
Okay, before you start going down, you can see that there is a table down there, and there are 2 final sitting at the table, just chatting away and playing a dice game.
All right, I guess I'll see if I can steal the language and see if I can overhear what they're talking about.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pull you over there. Okay. You're at the top of the stairs right now.
Yeah, so I'll just.
This is pretty clearly kind of set up as a leisure area.
Oh, there's no windows out that way. There's only a door. There's windows there. They glassed.
No, they're not.
All right, that's good. All right, now I'll go as a gecko, go over here, or I'll buy the couch or something. Lean up against the wall, become Lafdul, steal the language, then return to cat, I guess, or no, go return to this gecko.
Okay.
And just listen, I guess, see what they say.
All right. They're just chatting about, like, interpersonal stuff. Mentioning names that don't mean anything to you, mentioning occurrences, just everyday occurrences that don't matter to you.
Yeah, well, it may not
Like-
matter to me.
Right. It's like local gossip.
Hmm.
Like,
I'll
hey,
listen.
Final 1, I heard is interested in Final 2, kind of thing, you know? That kind of thing. They're not
So
not talking about,
anything interesting.
it's
All right,
gossip. Like, it is plain
no.
and simple gossip.
Go out as. Am I on the right level?
Yeah, so there is, like, that is just a wall
Straight floor.
overhanging nothing. There is a
I know.
bridge here on this level.
Yeah, I realized how one has to leave either through those windows or through the door.
Yeah.
I'm a gecko, I can just climb along the walls. So
Yeah.
Gecko my way across to over here.
Okay.
Look through this sort of get in. Oh.
Just
Not
a little
much in here.
corridor there.
I'm just mapping out, basically. Oh, hello. Is there any conversation happening here or more recreation?
It's just more interpersonal stuff. Like, you listen for a few minutes, but it's just, you know, normal interpersonal stuff.
Alright. Along more gecko scouting.
Right. There's a couple
sleeping.
sleeping in some bunks. And they are bunks. There are multiple levels of bed.
Is that like a candlelight or something? Or
No,
bowl?
it's a basin for washing.
Alright. Over to this room. Oh, hello. Who's this person?
There is someone just kind of lounging there. They are pretty clearly a higher ranked individual.
Like a sergeant or something?
Yeah. Give me a second. She is obviously reading a large tome of some sort. And you can see a shelf on against the wall, against this side of the wall, filled with books as well.
Can I understand the text? Or would I have to get her specific?
You would have to, like, get over her shoulder to be able to read the book.
I'm a gecko, I can stick to the wall.
I understand that. You'd still have to go all the way over there and read.
I stick to the wall over here above the vanity.
All right.
I'd see it from there or not. Be small.
It is not written in a language that you recognize.
I'd have to resume Lafdul form.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a book. Not that fast. Alright, I'll come back. Is that guy just patrolling the bridge back and forth, or
Yeah. Keeping an eye
Is he
out
out-
down below.
is he going through the doors, I assume?
No, he's just on the bridge.
Oh. Alright, his Lafdul's gonna gecko his way over here. Oh, there's another guy. Hey, he's coloured in this one.
So, yeah, like I said, I'm limited by artwork. So this chamber has a number of like trophy weapons and armor, shields and things like that all up on the walls. You recognize like human, dwarven, elven, orcish,
Trophy
goblinoid
room.
weapons and armor.
Is this...
It's a
It's also-
bedroom. It's a bedroom. It's obvious that this guy has taken trophies. So
He's also like another officer. Mine
Yeah.
officer. Alright, so the officers are on...
and some of the weapons
Next.
are quite valuable. Like they're
Ornamental or
they- well-
symbolically valuable?
ornamented. We'll put it that way. Like they look like they would be useful in combat, but
Is this
they're
guy
also
asleep
ornamented.
or awake?
He is actually he should be. I didn't move him before. He should actually be at the table.
Oh. I'm a gecko, so...
Working on some like reading some papers.
Alright. Over here, I should have enough distance to resume Lafdul form. Not make too much noise.
Okay.
And steal the language so I can read what he's reading.
Okay.
And I'll resume Lafdul Gecko.
Okay.
And go, like, sort of find an angle to see if I can see what he's reading along the wall.
All right. It looks like it's guard assignments, and like equipment lists and things like that.
He's updating, like, a ledger or something.
He's reading like what appear to be reports from subordinates about what he, who's assigned to what duties, what equipment they need to get, that kind of thing.
Does it say anything about scouting patrols and the size of the scouting patrols? Like,
No.
Alright. Does it... I just watch him for a while to see if I can gauge numbers, like in the hundreds, if I were to guess. Like, just spend a bit of time just observing.
You're you're not able to get that information from what he's looking at. It doesn't contain that.
Was there anything in... What is there, like a... Oh, there's chairs there. There's a table, vanity. He was next to the bookcase, right?
There's no bookcase in here.
Oh. Where is he keeping that? Where does he look like he's... I assume the chest?
Keeping what?
What he's reading.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Oh well. On to the next one, I guess.
So, what I kind of want you to start thinking about is like, what information are you getting? What information do you want to get? Are you just trying to explore? Because like,
I'm trying to get an idea of like weapons, armament, so I can relay this information to the dwarves.
okay, well, you haven't really talked about that.
You That's what I said. I wanted to observe to see if I can get like.
Yeah, but you haven't asked what anyone is equipped with other than like the people up at the top.
I've seen that I'd be getting like information from these ledges.
Right, but like
Is-
you've wandered. Okay, so I'm bringing this up for because we were at about the time for a
Mhm.
break. I don't want to have like a whole session of you just wandering around the tower. I want you to
No,
actually
no.
like be thinking about what information you want to get specifically, and like then go for that. Because it feels like at this point you're just kind of wandering and trying to like look in all the rooms just out of curiosity, as
'Cause I
opposed
don't
to
know.
I have specific information that I want to get, and I'm going to try to get that.
I want to.
Okay, I don't need it right now because it is about time for us to take a break.
Give me time to try and draw a map.
I understand, but like at the same time, like you guys are bypassing these levels. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of your goal here. And I'm like, you've got dwarf. Like part of the point of having the dwarves attack is that they're going to be taking care of these guys down here because they're going to be rushing down to attack the dwarves.
Or
Breaking
shoot them
in.
once the barrier's
You guys
down.
are going to be up at the top. That's the plan that has been made so far.
Mhm.
So I just kind of want to get you thinking about what information you can get, and I just don't want to have a whole session of you alone doing stuff and everyone else sitting around doing nothing.
No, yeah, obviously I'll
So
discuss that.
my
after.
point is like, think about what information you can get and then kind of like wrap it up.
That's fine.
All right, so it is about time for us to take a break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up with the scouting mission and see what else he can learn. All right, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. Good time to stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, and we will be back shortly.
See you on the other side.
We'll see you then.